Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Woo! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy spider climbed up the spout again.
Spider climbed up the spout again. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Come on, let's play, play, play. We can play together. Come on, let's play, play, play. We can play together. Hooray! 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 Let's use our feet, feet, feet. We will use our hands. Let's use our feet, feet, feet. We will use our hands. Hooray! 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 Come on, let's kick, kick, kick. We can kick the ball. Come on, let's kick, kick, kick. We can kick the ball. Hooray! 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 Come on, let's pass, pass, pass. We can pass the ball. Come on, let's pass, pass, pass. We can pass the ball. Hooray! 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 Come on, let's dribble, dribble, dribble. We can dribble the ball. Come on, let's dribble, dribble, dribble. We can dribble the ball. Hooray! 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 Come on, let's score, score, score. We can score a goal. Come on, let's score, score, score. We can score a goal.
I'm in Kingdom. Congratulations. Need any nights? No, what happens next? You can decide. You'll be on the call as you heard
Get something you want. What's the magic word? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please and thank you, please and thank you. Please are the best. And please and thank you, please and thank you. Say that someone to help. What's the magic word? Please, please. Someone help you out. What's the magic word? Thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
when you see something you want. What's the magic word? When you get something you want. What's the magic word?
You need someone to help. What's the magic word? Please, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Mama brings the cradle will come, and down will come baby cradle and doll. Baby is rising, cozy and fair. Mother sits near in her rocking chair. Forward and at the cradle she sleeps. Oh, baby sleeps, he hears what she thinks. My baby, do not you fear. Never mind, baby, mother is dear. Three little fingers, eyes are shut tight. Now sound asleep until morning light. Lullaby baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will rock. And down will come baby, cradle and all. I jump in the bathtub, it's time to get on me. I'll be the cleanest kid you've ever seen. So, and the bubbles are filling up the tub. So I'll jump in the water and scrub, scrub, scrub. Wash my hair, wash my hair, wash my hair, wash my hair. Wash my face, wash my face, wash my face, wash my face. I jump in the bathtub, it's time to get on me. I'll be the cleanest kid you've ever seen. So, and the bubbles are filling up the tub. So I'll jump in the water and scrub, scrub, scrub. Wash my arms, wash my arms, wash my arms, wash my arms. Wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. I jump in the bathtub, it's time to get on me. I'll be the cleanest kid you've ever seen. So, and the bubbles are filling up the tub. So I'll jump in the water and scrub, scrub, scrub. Wash my knees, wash my knees, wash my knees, wash my knees. Wash my toes, wash my toes, wash my toes, wash my toes. I'm all clean, I'm all clean, I'm all clean, I'm all clean. In my universe, heroes always stop villains. Treasure. In my universe, heroes wear supersuits and stick armors. In my universe, heroes are on the ground, in the air, and in different dimensions. Lego Marvel Adventure Set. Build the universe in you. Multiple test show. Each sold separately. Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the day. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. Blue sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the day. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Blue sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. Baba, pink sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the day, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baba, pink sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Baba, white sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the day, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baba, white sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Brush, brush, time to brush your teeth. Yes, I want to brush my teeth. Good, good, brushing is good for you. Yay, 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 I like it. See, see, Daddy likes to brush. 1, 2, 3, almost clean, you see. Yes, see, I'm all good now. Brush, 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 they're all clean, wow. Bath, bath, time to take a bath. Yes, I want to take a bath. Good, good, a bath is good for you. Yay, 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 I like it. See, see, elephant likes the bath. 1, 2, 3, almost clean, you see. Yes, see, I'm all done now. Splash, 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 I like it, wow. Pajamas, pajamas, time to wear pajamas. Yes, I want to wear pajamas. Good, good, pajamas are good for you. Yay, 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 I like them. See, see, monkey likes pajamas. 1, 2, 3, almost on, you see. Yes, I put them on right now. Stop, stop, stop. I like them. Wow. Bed, bed, time to get in bed. Yes, I want to get in bed. Good, good, sleep is good for you. Yay, 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 I like it. See, see, Mousy likes the bed. 1, 2, 3, cozy, warm, you see. Yes, I'm warm and happy now. Cozy, 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 we like it, wow. Story, story, it's time to read a story. Yes, I want to read a story. Good, good, story's fun for you. Yay, 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 I like it. See, Daddy read the story. 1, 2, 3, almost done, you see. Yes, the story is all around. Fun, 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 we like it well. Doing things like work or play. Is there something you should do before you're on your way? Please stop and think. There are germs that you can't see. Wash, wash, wash your hands. With 12 bubbles and detergents. Scrub, scrub, scrub it down. Till you hit the cleanest tub. When you spend your happy days, we think like we're play. If there's something you should do before you're on your way, please stop and think. Aren't you forgetting something? Wash, wash, wash your hands. Let the bubbles to their hands. Scrub, scrub, scrub it down. Now you're in the clean tub. When you spend your happy days doing things like work or play, is there something you should do before you're on your way? Please stop and think. There are germs that you can't see. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Let the bubbles in their hands. Scrub, scrub, scrub it down. Now you're in the next town. When you spend your happy days doing things like work or play, is there something you should do before you're on your way? Please stop and think. Aren't you forgetting something? Wash, wash, wash your hands. Let the bubbles to their hands. Scrub, scrub, scrub it down. Now you're in the next spot. Yeah. Oh, hey, Dad.
Guys,
Want to come to the nether?
awesome. Okay, let's do it.
Let the portal by the nether.
This is cool.
But Dad! Where? I don't know. Let's just play it all. I want to play too.
Oh, hey, well, crafting some quality time.
That's how we play
Nintendo Switch.
We rated everyone 10 out. Time for rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, colorful popsicles. Time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Red! We need to find a fruit that's red. We need to find a fruit that is red. We need to find a fruit that's red. Look, some strawberries. It's time for rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, colorful popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Orange. We need to find a fruit that's orange. We need to find a fruit that is orange. We need to find a fruit that is orange. Look, some oranges. rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Yellow. We need to find a fruit that's yellow. We need to find a fruit that's yellow. We need to find a fruit that's yellow. Look, a pineapple. It's time for rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Green. We need to find a fruit that's green. We need to find a fruit that's green. We need to find a fruit that's green. Look, some kiwi. It's time for rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Blue. We need to find a fruit that's blue. We need to find a fruit that's blue. We need to find a fruit that's blue. Look, a blueberry. It's time for rainbow popsicles. Yummy, yummy, popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Purple. We need to find a fruit that's purple. We need to find a fruit that's purple. We need to find a fruit that's purple. Look, some grape. Yummy, yummy, colorful popsicles. It's time for rainbow popsicles. What color do we need? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, Ten little pigs on sleeping. 10 little pigs in a row. Count them all, let's go. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Still there's more. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Just little birdies 10. 10 little eggs are cracking. 10 little eggs in a row. While they're hatching, count them all, let's go. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Still there's more. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Just little birdies 10 little chicks are chirping. 10 little chicks in the dark. Their claws is stretching. Count them all, let's go. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Still there's more. Little chicks on a spin wheel. 10 little chicks, where they'll go. Count them while they're playing. Count them all and go. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Children's toys. 7 and 8, 9 and then just little one makes 10. A new frozen adventure is beginning. There's magic in your hands. At Ariel Castle, you're getting ready for an epic journey. Water? Check. Pretzel? Check. Sword? What? Just in case. Prepare the wagon. Wait, where's Steph? I'm here. Magic is in your hands. With Lego Disney Frozen 2. Each set sold separately. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to 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 apples and bananas.
That's how they did. Next time you sing with me. You want the real deal?
Something heavy, I know. I got something in my lunchbox. The lunchtime now, let's go. Chicken nuggets, steaks and potato chips. Chicken nuggets, carrot sticks, ribs, potato chips. I got something in my lunchbox. Something heavy, I know. I got something in my lunchbox. The lunchtime now, let's go. Cheers with
You go where? You win, okay? What's this? Okay, come over here. Come on. Come over here. I'll take it now.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little brother wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little sister wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. All the family wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Yay! Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Everybody wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Daddy shark, Daddy shark, Daddy shark, Daddy shark, Grandma shark, Grandma shark, River shark, dig, 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 river shark. River shark, dig, 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 river shark, dig, 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 river shark, dig, 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 river shark. Let's go breaking, dig, 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 let's go breaking, dig, 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 let's go breaking, dig, 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 let's go breaking. Hungry sharks, hungry sharks, hungry sharks, hungry sharks. Feed the sharks, feed the sharks, feed the sharks, feed the sharks. We will fight, Sure, go for it. Thanks, Mom. Want to cross under? Oh, it's a legendary Pokemon. On a mountain adventure. Let's do this. Exploring our favorite places? That's our Nintendo Switch. Today is the day, it's the first day of school. So many new things to learn and do. I'm so excited but nervous too. But it will be okay on my first day of school. Do you have your backpack? Yeah, I did. Do you have your shoes? Yes, I do. Do you have your lunch? Yes, I do. Do you have your teddy? Yes, I do. Today is the day, it's the first day of school. So many new things to learn and do. I'm so excited but nervous too. But it will be okay on my first day of school. Greet your teachers. Yes, I will. Will you make new friends? Yes, I will. Will you play some games? Yes, I will. Will you learn new things? Yes, I will. Today is the day, it's the first day of school. So many new things to learn and do. I'm so excited but nervous too. But it will be okay on my first day of school. Are you excited? Yes, I am. Are you nervous? Yes, I am. Are you smiling? Yes, I am. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Today is the day, the first day of school. So many new things to learn and do. I'm so excited but nervous too. But it will be okay on my first day of school. Did you find your copy? Yes, I did. Did you hang your backpack? Yes, I did. Did you give a hug? Yes, I did. Did you say goodbye? Yes, I did. Let's all count sheep. Count 1, 2, 3 until we sleep. Let's all count sheep. Could we keep playing, Miss Appleberry? Could we keep playing? Please, please. You'll play your best if you have some rest. You'll play your best if you have some rest. Let's all count sheep. Count 1, 2, 3 until we sleep. Let's all count sheep. I'm scared of the dark, Miss Appleberry. I'm scared of the dark. Please, please, see our light shine. You'll be just fine. See our light shine. You will be just fine.
Live TV from 85 plus channels with local sports and news. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Let's all count sheep. Count 1, 2, 3 until we sleep. Let's all count sheep. Appleberry, all by myself. Please, please, wait to please with your teddy feet. To please with your teddy feet. Let's all count sheep. Count 1, 2, 3 until we sleep. Let's all count sheep. These streets you can fly through the starry sky. When the time is done, we will have more fun. Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up and broke her leg. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
I got 5 racks in my ass. And I'm looking for another 5 racks. And I'm like, and I'm yeah, get that fire crack.
Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up and broke her leg. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
I just told some people.
Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up and broke her leg. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, hello? Monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell up and broke his leg. Mama called the doctor and the
Hey man, dude, grab my chain, man. I need y'all to go see this movie. This is the movie I just did. I just choked some people out. I don't know if they're gonna make it another day. Hey, they from Detroit. They're going with me now. What movie I'm in? That's it. Hey, go see it. Or I'll beat your ass.
In order for us to be here, we couldn't always be here. That's why we've ramped up production to get the nation's most trusted brand back in your hands, and to make sure you can find us here. Purell.
I think I'm coming for you.
Put your right hand down. Raise your hand, shake, turn yourself around. Here we go, here we go, if you go, on a Saturday night. Put your left hand in, put your left hand down. Raise your hand, shake, and turn yourself around.
Saturday night. You put your hopes up there. You put your hopes up down. You leave yourself a shake, 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 and turn yourself around. I want to be the first to swing, but everybody wants to swing. I want to have lots of you. Whoopsie, whoopsie, what to do? I want to be the first to see everybody wants to reach. I want to get back to you. You see what to do. Line up, let's go everybody. We expect to get to so everybody can fly. I want to be the first to go, but everybody wants to go. I want to party, so do you. What to do? Line up, let's all go to line. We like to go everywhere. We can share the fun. I want the very first ice cream cone. Everybody wants to go. I want some now, but some of you. Whoopsie, whoopsie, what to do? Line up, let's all go to line. Expect to get to know everyone can know. My big sister makes me laugh. She's funnier than anyone. My big sister makes me laugh. She's the best, she's number one. I'm so glad there's three of us to laugh and play and cry. When we do things together, it's always much more fun. My little sister plays with me. We play games out in the sun. My little sister plays with me. She's the best, she's number one. I'm so glad there's three of us to laugh and play and cry. When we do things together, it's always much more fun. My big
I got some of the water.
I'm so glad there's three of us to laugh and play and run. We do things together. It's always much more fun. My little sister helps me out. She helps make sure the job gets done. My little sister helps me out. She's the best. She's number one. I'm so glad there's three of us. Well, and fun. When we do things together, it's always much more fun. We'll go out to the field today. We're going to run and play. We'll be on a team and have a race. We'll have so much fun. To the field today. We're going to run and play. We're on a team and have a race. We'll have so much fun. Let's grab the rope and jump, 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 and one and begin. Let's grab the rope and jump, 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 and hard as you can. Go out to the field today. We're going to run and play. We'll be on a team and have a race. We'll have so much fun. Put on the sack and jump, 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 as fast as you can. Put on the sack and jump, 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 as fast as you can. We'll go out to the field today. We're going to run and play. We'll be on a team and have a race. We'll have so much fun. Pick up the beanbag, toss, 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 as close as you can. Pick up the beanbag, toss, 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 as fast as you can. Go out to the field today. We're going to run and play. We'll be on a team and have a race. We'll have so much fun. Pick up the tongue and run, 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 run as fast as you can. Take out the tongue and run, 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 run as fast as you can. We went to run and play. We're on a team and have a race. We have so much fun.
Dribble, dribble, dribble. We can drive them all. Come on, let's dribble, dribble, dribble. We can drive them all. Come on, let's pass, pass, pass. We can move their ball. Come on, let's score, score, score. We can shoot the ball. Come on, let's score, score, score. We can shoot that ball. Here we go, do our best. Come on, let's block, block, block. Stop the fly. Come on, let's block, block, block. We can block that ball. Here we go, let's do our best. Come on, let's rebound, rebound, rebound. Take the ball. Come on, let's rebound, rebound, rebound. We can take the ball. Here we go, let's do our best. Come on, let's jump, jump, jump. We can slam the ball. Come on, let's jump, jump, jump. We can jump the ball. What an interesting day. We had a crazy day because there's a lot of moving parts in this whole stimulus program. And America's looking like this June compared to just seriously, it's a rapid stuff. If you look at Japan, there's $700 billion stimulus plan for 145 million people in Japan. 3 times that population rate, total $700 billion I think he's starting to feel pressure to go side. Shoes and socks and balls and dogs and shirts and kids and clean up. We all had fun today. Now it's time to clean up and put everything away. Clean up, clean up. We all had fun today. Now it's time to clean up and put everything away. Over here and over there, up and down and everywhere. All the toys and games we played and one big giant mess we made. Clean up, clean up. We all have fun today. Now it's time to clean up and put everything away. Clean up, clean up. We all have fun today. Now it's time to clean up and put everything away.
Where is our classmate? Oh, where could she be? She's coming today. When can we play? Where is our classmate? Oh, where could she be? We're waiting and waiting, forever waiting, waiting for Jelly Bean. This is our classmate. Her name is Jelly Bean.
Time will be hard.
She's sweet when she's mean. This is our classmate. Her name is Jelly Bean. She has a shiny beak. She's jelly and sweet.
Time when you get to go. And without you, things won't be the same. But there's a higher power that we answer to. And you know everything about you.
She screams when she says, this is our classmate.
I know you know so.
She gets the shiny beam. She's gonna be a twin. Wait. Let's all stretch together.
Guests from around the world gather at the Muhammad Ali Center to experience a round-by-round replay of the famous Rumble in the Jungle, Ali versus Foreman in Kinshasa, Zaire.
Because this was such a milestone, such a special event. The board and others can get involved and so this idea sort of challenged. We said, let's do Rumble in the Jungle.
The event was a fundraiser effort, featured special guest Muhammad Ali and his wife Ronnie, as well as commentary by Ali's trainer Angelo Dundee.
Oh, this might be different. It couldn't happen to be more deserving. Muhammad, the nicest human being, God would could have deserved. And I know that, because I was with him all this. But it's a big thrill for me tonight. You have no idea. I'm his voice. I never got a word in this.
Various perspectives on the fight were also given by Leon Gatz, director of the Academy Award-winning film When We Were Kings. Also featured is Howard Bingham, Ali photographer, friend, and the Ali Center's first honorary curator of photography. Today's event started off with a travel from ports across the world to meet the Lord, touch their hearts, generosity, even a global icon for us. She was pregnant.
Medicine is on the rise, and that's women help organizations, senior care, schools, and employees. The Supreme Court rejected a lawsuit brought forth by GOP lawmakers who wanted to essentially overturn the results of the general election in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, this lawsuit was unlikely to be heard by the Supreme Court, and luckily this was the outcome. It's also a foreshadowing moment for a lawsuit that's being filed in the Supreme Court by the state of Texas with similar ridiculous arguments. But let me give you the details on what this is.
Everybody's talking about this. Jeremy Capel, the TV meteorologist from Rochester, New York, who lost his job after he raised what he insists was an unintentional slip. Let's listen now.
The way I looked at it, Martin Luther King Jr.
Mayor of the city council internal investigation over the weekend. He joins me now. Thank you, sir, for joining us. So, all right, so before we get to the conversation, you said that this was unintentional. That's correct.
My name is Miss Appleberry. Appleberry, Appleberry. A-double-E-L-E. B-E-double-R-Y.
I don't know if I've ever said that in my life. I didn't know that 20 years ago in my professional career. So it just wouldn't happen. Do you know that is a slur that people use against Dr. King?
I'm sure I know that certainly now I know a whole lot about it. But at the time when I was mispronouncing there was a mispronunciation, I could tell that I was fumbling the word a little bit. In the moment I realized that I was fumbling, I made a major error. I did what all of us do.
Exactly. So, you've been talking about the stories I've been hearing people. Maybe you didn't intend
That's me. My teacher is the best there ever was. My teacher is the best, and I love her just because. Sometimes I fall into my focus and I start to cry, but she helps me to feel better and helps me dry my eyes. My teacher is the best. The best there ever was. My teacher is the best. And I love her just because
Play for
she
you
teaches
other
every day.
reporters
And she
and other
teaches
people in the
every
media who
day.
have
She
been quiet
teaches
or at best
every
say they should be quiet. If you can, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and then share this video. Because if you share it, I'll be demonetized. Alright? Now let's go. Let's start with Don Grant.
Welcome. Yeah, I got that too.
My teacher is the best, and I love her just because when I tell her make a mess, my teacher helps me teach that I have ever seen. She's the greatest teacher that I've ever seen.
Man, and she dresses Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is. People said that that was racist, and I don't know what Diana Ross one day. I don't know how like that got racist. How what is racist? Because you get in trouble if you are a white person and you put on black face Halloween, or black person and put on white face Halloween. Like when I was a kid, that was okay. It was like a character.
All right, let's go into Jimmy the Greek.
Visiting Florida, what about sports? They've got everything. If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people. I mean, all the players are black. I mean, the only thing is the white people hold the coaching job. I'm not being derogatory about it, but that's all that's left. The black talent is beautiful. It's great. It's out there. It's like, the only thing left for the whites is a coaching job. And maybe I'm going to get more black coaches. That's all right with me. I'm sure that they'll take over that pretty soon, too.
Now, before you get started with comments such as let me just say this, I am not saying anything bad about white people. What I'm doing is comparing other reporters that have said similar things that have lost their jobs to see if what she said warrants her losing her job. Would it be fair because she said something along those lines or she said something worse than these people have said? In no way am I calling for her TV fired by doing this video. I'm just pointing out and comparing other people that were in the same situation. Now, some people said things they weren't fired, but that's what this is for their actions, for their words. And it's not about people I like or don't like, because I really don't care about this girl, but I do like Joe Rogan. But Joe Rogan has said some controversial things too. Sometimes you can make a mistake, sometimes slip up. Sometimes the true feelings just come out. This is Joe Rogan. And it says, okay, you guys we won't handle the let me say clearly, just because you make one statement does not mean you're racist. I don't think it's a person and also, these people should be forgiven for messing up. So we're not trying to bash anybody by making a video. We're just pointing out the facts that what she said should she be fired for, because there are a lot of people who are calling for her to be fired. Now, whether you think she said nigger or she said the N-word is entirely up to you. But last but not least, here's
Go treasures down the street. Up, down, up, down. Let's all go and see. Treasures down the stream. Down, down, down. Let's all go and see. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 like this What shape is this? What shape is this? What's the name of this shape? It's got 3 sides, it's got 3 corners. What's the name of this shape? It's a triangle. Good job. What things can you find that are triangles? Nice. Great. Almost. That shape has too many sides. That's a triangle. What shape is this? What shape is this? What's the name of this shape? It's got 4 sides, it's got 4 corners. What's the name of this shape? It's a rectangle. Very good. What things can we find that are rectangles? Nice. Great. Almost. That shape doesn't have enough corners.
The moon shines brightly and illuminates the black water of the ocean. Thick fog descends in ominous silence. Then, it's suddenly broken by the creaking of wooden boards, followed by a rippling of the waves. Through the fog, you see the outline of an old large ship. Its hulls rustle, and a strange cold is coming from it. Settling is that there's no one on the deck. Ship sails without a crew. This isn't a mythical Flying Dutchman, but a very real September 2nd, 2019. The British Royal Navy's ice patrol ship, called the HMS Protector, sails through the calm waters of the Atlantic Ocean. The time is 11 p.m. Some of the ship's crew are on deck, while others are sleeping in the cabins. The captain steers the ship and looks straight at the horizon. The sky is lit up by an orange twilight, and clouds float in the distance. Suddenly, against this beautiful landscape, the sailors notices a black silhouette of an unknown ship. The captain slows down and steers the ship closer to the mysterious vessel. This is an old cargo ship, 250 feet long. Attempts to contact the crew members lead to nothing. It seems the unknown boat is floating in the ocean by itself. There's no one on board, at least no one alive. The deck of the ship creaks from rocking on the waves. The sun sinks below the horizon and gets dark. The ship is terrified. British sailors don't dare to climb on that station. They take a photo, post it on the internet, and sail away. Many of the long wind took Palestinian sailors and a real ghost ship.
Great job!
5 months later, we're in the village of Ballycotton in County Cork, Ireland. A local leaves the house early in the morning to go for a daily run. Music in his headphones, fresh cool air, and a swimming pool are ideal conditions for a good workout. The jogger runs along the road on the coast of the Celtic Sea. It was a strong storm last night, and now the sea looks calm. The man runs along the top of a low cliff and notices a huge vessel. An old rusty cargo ship, 250 feet long, lies on the beach, right among the rocks. No people on board. It seems the ship has been here for ages, but the local is sure this vessel wasn't here yesterday. A little later, it turns out this is the same ship that the sailors from the HMS Protector saw 5 months ago, thousands of miles from this place. The cargo ship, called the Alta, was built in 1976. Nobody knows who used it all this time and for what purposes. It's only known that in 2017, the ship was purchased by a new owner and marked with the flag of Tanzania. It's important to say that almost all cargo ships are equipped with AIS, Automatic Identification System, which is needed to track ship movements in the ocean. Since 2015, something strange started happening with the Alta's AIS. The ship disappeared from the satellites, then reappeared again. Over the past few years, this ship had changed several names and flags. It's not surprising that its AIS shut off and turned on numerous times. It's said that some of those who disable AIS on their ships do so to hide outlaw activities. The ship's captain, whoever it was, clearly didn't want to show the Alta's movements. As AIS showed in 2017, the ship had sailed near Greek port cities. The Alta made 12 stops in 3 such cities in different parts of Greece. Then, the AIS signal disappeared, and 10 months later, the Alta reappeared near the northern coast of Africa, 1,200 miles from Greece. In September of 2018, the ship was sailing about 1,400 miles southeast of Bermuda, and at that time, the crew members started having problems. There were 10 people on board the Alta. On September 19th, the ship's engine failed right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The nearest shore was very far away. The ship began to drift. As days passed, the crew couldn't fix the vessel. Food supplies were running low. The crew started to panic and tried to contact somebody. The situation got worse as a strong hurricane was approaching the place where the ship broke down. Crew members contacted the U.S. Coast Guard. On October 2nd, a helicopter headed towards the ship. Food and water were unloaded on the Alta. This was enough for the crew to bide their time for several days. About a week later, a rescue boat sailed about 1,500 miles to reach the Alta and help the stranded sailors. Shortly before the start of the hurricane, American rescuers succeeded. The entire crew of the wrecked ship was taken to Puerto Rico. The Alta remained drifting in the ocean. After a while, another ship arrived to tow it to the coast of Guyana. Then, something went wrong. Again, the ship was hijacked. Who did it and why remains a mystery to this day. But then, for some unknown reason, the thieves decided to abandon the ship and left it to drift in the ocean. For almost a year, the ship's location couldn't be tracked. Then, in September 2019, the vessel was found by the British Royal Navy. How the Alta was able to cover the distance across the Atlantic and wash up on the coast of Ireland is unknown. An investigation has been launched in Ireland. It's necessary to identify the owner of the vessel and find a responsible person to take on the task of towing it. But no one has since been found. Once, an unknown person called the Irish authorities and introduced themselves as the owner of the ship, but didn't provide any evidence. Several barrels of oil were found on board the Alta. To dismantle the ship, the Irish authorities will need to spend about 10 million euros. Local residents are annoyed by the wreck too. Corroding metal is bad for the environment, and kids have already snuck on board and posted a video on the internet from inside the abandoned ship. The further fate of the Alta remains unresolved. It's still lying there. That ship sailed in the ocean for just 2 years. Now imagine if some other managed to drift for 38. In all that time, no one could catch this ship, and people still seek it. That vessel is called the SS Beijing. It was a merchant ship owned by a Canadian trading company. In 1931, the ship got stuck in ice off the coast of Alaska. A strong snowstorm began. The team waited a week for it to end, but the storm only intensified. One day, the weather improved a bit, and part of the team was evacuated to the nearest city. Another part of the crew, with the captain, set up camp near the ship. The storm started again and didn't stop for a long time. The blizzard was so heavy that the ship's captain couldn't see beyond his arm's reach. Finally, when the storm was over, the captain saw the ship simply vanished. He decided the Beijing sank during the storm. A week later, the ship was found, drifting near the place where it was lost. The hull of the ship was damaged so badly that it was unsafe to sail on it. The captain decided to abandon the ship. However, it didn't sink. For the next 38 years, it was drifting at various points along the Alaskan coast. Several times, people climbed on the ship, including Native Alaskan residents and a group of researchers. Attempts to save the vessel from the sea ended in failure. The salvage operations were hampered by drifting ice and bad weather. The last time it was seen was in 1969. The ship was frozen and blocked by the ice. In 2006, the government created a special project to find the big ship. However, in all these years, the ship still hasn't been found. Its fate is unknown. It's likely that the ship has finally found peace and is now lying on the seabed of the Chukchi Sea.
Kleenex Soothing Lotion, made with coconut oil, vitamin E, and aloe. Nourish with Kleenex Soothing Lotion.
There wasn't GPS or radar 100 years ago, so when things went missing, they tended to stay missing. Records report ships, planes, and cars that all disappeared, leaving behind no trace except a sense of confusion and an unsolvable mystery. But one vessel that went missing way back in 1925 made a century-long search a bit easier when it actually returned after having vanished for almost 100 years. When the SS Cotopaxi showed up once again, it left researchers everywhere scratching their heads. On a cold November morning that the SS Cotopaxi was set sail with its cargo full of coal, everyone on board expected a relatively easy voyage, lasting just a couple days. They were wrong. The ill-fated carrier, named for a volcano, was set to go from Charleston, South Carolina, and disembark in Havana, Cuba. Along with the hefty cargo, 32 crew members were on board the ship. However, after the boat still hadn't arrived in Havana several days after departure, people grew concerned. Still, residents of the port city held out hope that somehow passengers were just delayed and might still arrive safely. After days turned into weeks and weeks stretched into months, the friends and family of those on board had to resign themselves to the awful truth that they might never find out what happened to their loved ones. Although researchers tried for years to answer the elusive question of what on earth had occurred that day and where the Cotopaxi had gotten off to, they failed to produce any meaningful results, for a while at least. However, due to the particularly confusing nature of the ship's disappearance, the mystery surrounding the SS Cotopaxi became a staple of popular culture. Movies, shows, and myths all tackled the enigma throughout the years. In fact, the Cotopaxi became so infamous that it was even featured in the classic Steven Spielberg movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. In this film, the ship is shown resurfacing in an unlikely place in the middle of the Gobi Desert. Over the years, the mystery of the vanished ship deepened when rampant rumors surfaced that the vessel had been found empty, floating along near the St. Augustine coast where it had first set sail. These reports were quickly debunked. However, 95 whole years after the boat's initial disappearance, a group of daring researchers finally discovered the real truth about the dark fate of the SS Cotopaxi. They risked everything to find the answer. A team of divers and scientists, including Shipwreck Secrets host Michael Barnett, combed through all the evidence they could, searching documents to uncover the reality of what went down all those years ago. While scanning these piles of documents, the researchers came upon papers provided by the boats ashore. This quickly led them down the path to a startling discovery. They found that a distress call had been sent from the Cotopaxi on December 1st, a couple days after it left shore. Apparently, passengers and sailors were caught up in a tropical storm, and the ship was taken out of water. That wasn't all. Other info included in the logs, such as the ship's exact route and the location that the fruitless distress signal had come from, led them directly to the site where the ship last made contact with the outside world. What they learned next shook them to their core. The coordinates of the distress call led the researchers straight to a shipwreck that lay beneath the watery depths. However, this was no newly discovered wreck. It was found 30 years earlier and left unidentified, simply named the Bear Wreck. With the help of professional divers, scientists used corroborating information such as the ship's dimensions, orientation of its machinery, and even the size of its boiler to confirm that the wreck was in fact the SS Cotopaxi. The experts' minds jumped to one theory. While many conspiracy nuts associate this mystery with the supposedly supernatural legacy of the Bermuda Triangle, where many vehicles went missing without a trace, but the Bear Wreck was technically located outside of it. Regardless of how close the wreck was to the triangle, Barnett refused to indulge in what he saw as a big net. Personally, I believe it's all folklore, he argued. For what it's worth, the Coast Guard doesn't believe in the otherworldliness of the Bermuda Triangle either. They officially stated there's no evidence that mysterious disappearances occur with any greater frequency in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other large, well-traveled area of the ocean. However, one academic does think that this region could be more dangerous than others. His study, though, focused on a particular scientific explanation for the accidents rather than a supernatural one. Yes, oceanographer Simon Boxall believes that northern and southern storms meet in the Bermuda Triangle, leading to monster waves that can reach up to 100 feet in height, causing the
gradual old-world style tradition with delicious sauce inspired by a founder made with live-ripe tomatoes, dug onions, garlic, and olive oil. Simmer together for the authentic taste you'll want to come back to.
accidents. Still, he couldn't explain the shipwreck, particularly a famous disaster that happened further north. Constructed in 1813, the Terror was a British naval ship that specialized in destruction. Armed with 2 heavy mortars and 10 cannons, the bombing vessel was jam-packed with kind of firepower that truly gave meaning to its name. It wasn't long for the world. The Terror played a key role in the War of 1812, taking part in the bombardment of Stonington, Connecticut in 1814. A year later, the ship provided support during the Battle of Fort Peter, as well as the attack on St. Mary's, Georgia. After the war, the Terror was decommissioned until 1828, when it was called to serve the Mediterranean. The vessel suffered damage near Lisbon, Portugal, shortly after beginning its patrol and was removed from the service thereafter. But the Terror found new life in the mid-1830s, when it was recommissioned as a polar exploration vessel. With its sturdy frame and powerful engine, the Terror seemed capable of traversing even the most treacherous of Arctic terrains. This confidence was put to the test in 1836, when Captain George Back helmed the Terror on an expedition to Hudson Bay. Despite being well equipped for the journey, the vessel wound up trapped in sea ice for 10 months before returning to port. The Terror's second expedition in 1840 under James Clark Ross proved more fruitful, as the ship and its companion vessel, the HMS Erebus, completed a 3-year journey to Antarctica. Mount Terror, a dormant volcano on Ross Island, was even named in the ship's honor. In May 1845, Sir John Franklin led the Terror and the Erebus on an expedition across the Northwest Passage, a feat that had never been accomplished before. The journey looked promising at the start, though after being spotted in Baffin Bay in August, the ships vanished without a trace. A series of search efforts were launched to locate the missing ships, though neither the vessels nor Franklin and his crew were ever found. Then, in 1859, a note was discovered in a stack of rocks on King William Island that revealed the startling fate of the expedition. Dated 1848, the note explained that both the Terror and the Erebus had become trapped in ice in the Victoria Strait, forcing the crews to abandon ships. The survivors attempted to trek to a fur trading post some 600 miles away, though quickly perished from starvation and exposure. More than 100 years after the note's discovery, the remains of a number of crewmen were located on King William Island. Autopsies of the bodies showed that, in addition to hypothermia and lack of food, the men also suffered from lead poisoning and botulism, likely a result of tainted rations. In the late 20th century, Inuit researchers discovered that cannibalism may have played a role in the demise of the Terror and Erebus crews. Cut marks on the skeletal remains of several crew members suggested that the men may have resorted to eating one another to survive. Yet one question remained: where were the ships? And for that matter, could they even be salvaged? After spending more than a century beneath the frigid waters of the Arctic, there was no telling what condition they'd be found. The answer to that question came 2 decades later, when wreck of the Erebus was discovered off the coast of King William Island in 2014. Then in 2016, the Terror was located 45 miles away in a body of water aptly called Terror Bay. Archaeologists were eager to explore the lost wrecks, though it wasn't until 2019 that they acquired the technology to do so. Using a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, the researchers began a systematic exploration of the ships. Searching the various cabins and compartments of the vessels, the archaeologists were blown away by how well preserved everything was. Cabinets were closed and filled with liquor, furniture sat in place, and even paper maps remained taut and readable. The impression we witnessed when exploring the HMS Terror is of a ship only recently deserted by its crew, seemingly forgotten by the passage of time, said ROV pilot Ryan Harris. The captain's cabin proved to be the biggest treasure trove, containing maps, a tripod, and several thermometers. Cabinets filled with plates and cutlery were also discovered, their contents still polished and colorful, despite spending decades beneath the sea. But how was this possible? According to the researchers, the Arctic conditions created the perfect environment for preservation. Between the 0-degree water temperature, the lack of natural light, and sedimentation, the artifacts had very little chance to decompose. This explanation marks the first of many in an effort to recover all artifacts from wreckages. By analyzing these objects, researchers hope to learn more about how and why Franklin's expedition met its tragic end. The excellent condition of the ship will, I hope, mean that there will soon be answers to so many questions about the fate of the Franklin expedition.
shrouded in mystery since 1845. Said British Canada, Susan resumed Elliot's ship. Since the fateful sinking of the Terror in the Erebus, more than a handful